Hello there dear friend, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video we are going to discuss about the Premier League top 4. Who is going to make it to top 4 this season? Because the Christmas period is among us, we have games coming thick and fast. This is the toughest period in the Premier League. You play games after every 3 days. Players are very tired, some of them are going to get injured, and you must be very lucky and tough to survive. So who is going to make it? Who is going to win the battle? Well, we've seen many teams already suffering with a lot of injuries. Liverpool and Chelsea are the most affected by injuries, but it's gonna get worse because it's just the beginning. So it's not over in the Premier League until it's over, because many things can change in just 1 week. Also keep in mind that teams that are in Europe are going to be affected more than teams that are not, unless if you have a big squad and you've been playing some very low team in Europa League or something like that. But for teams that been in the Champions League, for example, they had to face very strong teams and their players are already very tired before even the Christmas period. Let's now talk about the result in the Premier League this weekend. It didn't go exactly the way many people expected. For me, as a Chelsea fan, I wanted to win the game and try to close the gap between us and the top of the table, or probably be on top of the league for at least a few hours. It didn't happen. We got beaten by Everton 1-0. I'm still hurting, but it is what it is. This is the Premier League. And then I lost hope. I was like, you know what? It's done. The title is gone, because I don't see Jose Mourinho dropping any point from now on, because Jose likes this kind of situation. But guess what? On Sunday, Jose Mourinho dropped 2 points. It's better than dropping 3 points like for Chelsea. Let's say they got only 1 point instead of 3. But Chelsea didn't get any point. They got 0. So technically, Spurs did better than Chelsea Football Club. But if you look at the big picture, Spurs didn't take advantage of the situation. The Manchester derby also was flat. It didn't deliver. Even Pep Guardiola forgot how to play his tiki-taka. That wasn't Pep Guardiola at all. Pep Guardiola turned to be, I don't know, Tony Pulis or somebody. Both teams were very conservative. They were waiting for the other team to make a mistake, and it didn't happen often. They missed a few chances here and there, but overall, they were just looking at each other like, hey, let's just get a point each and call the day. So again, 2 potential title challengers or top 4 challengers dropped couple points each. So it tells you the level of the Premier League. Anybody can beat anybody. The so-called small teams can easily beat the so-called big teams. It doesn't happen anywhere else, only in the Premier League. So I am happy to announce to you guys that Chelsea Football Club, just like the rest of the teams in the Premier League, still on it. We're still in the title challenge. Nothing is done yet, and it's a marathon, not a sprint. The deciding factor for Chelsea Football Club is going to be the level of fitness. If we can keep our players fit, we can go very far in the Champions League and in the Premier League. But if we continue to get those kind of nasty injuries, and then there is no chance. or probably we have to go on the market in January and try to sign a couple players in order to help us push for the second part of the season. Let's now talk about the game between Fulham and Liverpool. Oh my goodness. Why can't we just take the title and give it to Liverpool, just like last season? How many decisions Liverpool are going to benefit from the VAR and from referees? My goodness, the VAR only works for certain teams in the Premier League. Teams like Man United, Liverpool, and you can name maybe a couple few. But it's a disgrace. Disgraceful. I don't even know what to say right now. How that was a penalty for Liverpool is beyond me. And why they didn't give the penalty in the first half for Fulham is beyond any understanding. They didn't even bother to check the VAR. It was just like the decision made immediately is done. Nobody cares. If I was a Liverpool fan, I'm not gonna celebrate that kind of point. You know what I mean? I am a human being and I have some dignity in my life. Every time some injustice happen in any area of life, I feel ashamed of myself and I'm not gonna celebrate. I'm not gonna change because of football, but there are certain people who are weak-minded who will celebrate such a thing. It's a disgrace and you should be ashamed of yourselves. So I would say Fulham cheated. The first half, it was all Fulham. They had a lot of chances. They didn't really convert those chances to goals. And they didn't get that penalty. They didn't get any favor from the VAR. And in the second half, it was all Liverpool. Liverpool 11 men, plus the referee, plus the VAR. So Liverpool were playing 13 against 11. What do you expect from such a game? Let's all agree. Take the title, give it to Liverpool or give it to Man United because they own the VAR. They dictate anything that is going to happen and it's a disgrace. The game ended up 1-1. They share the point. So Liverpool dropped 2 points. It just tells you how difficult the Premier League is. Without that injustice, they were going to lose and drop 3 points. Unfortunately for them, the time played against them and they only took 1 point instead of 3 from the VAR. Yeah. So my weekend is not that bad after all. I'm waiting for Burnley to do something on Arsenal so we can have a very good evening on Sunday watching AFTV. Don't let me down, Burnley. Let's do it.
He's done it again! He's done it again! That is a foul! You fucking little bastard! He does it! He does it! He's done it!